Hey.
God, I'm so sorry, honey. I was just too busy coming first, like usual.
Okay, dude.
Sorry, that was a sex joke.
Okay.
What's going on? How you doing?
Yep. Hello. I just woke up. Fucking Dark called me and said he wanted to speak to me about Marshall stuff.
What?
Yeah.
What
I don't.
did
I
he
don't know. It's
ask?
about a. He said it was about a case. He wouldn't say what. He just asked me to come down.
Are you going?
I don't know. I'd much rather, prefer to speak to, Richard Dark, the
Uh,
father, rather than Richard Dark, the state marshal.
you know I wouldn't care if you went because I know you wouldn't say anything to him, but
Right.
Ziggy, I'm gonna be straight up with you. This may be the last time you ever talk to Richard.
Wait, why? What do you mean?
Because if what I'm hearing from everybody else in the club is true, yeah, starting next week, it's not gonna be a good look for the PD, and I know there's gonna be crossfire.
Where are you?
Driving down the highway right now.
Okay.
Down Great Ocean.
Did something else occur?
Shang alluded to the idea that right now we're at the calm before the storm. He has seen rain a few times and hasn't, done anything because he said timing is everything. So, and Rue even gave me a heads up that by next week things are going to get bad. And I expect you to be probably holding a gun in your hand. So, yeah, I would say your goodbyes now. I'll be straight up with you. I've been contemplating chugging this bottle of moonshine I've had on me for the last 3 days, and I have held off.
All right, where can I meet you?
I don't care. Meet me. I gotta change real quick. Meet me. Are you in Polito still?
No, I'm passing Boilenbrook.
Okay, that's fine. Meet me at the fire station, I guess, and I don't care whose car we take, but we'll go somewhere. Actually, meet me at the parking spot next to the Marshall building.
Okay.
If that's all right.
I'll meet you there. Yeah.
All right. I'll see you there. Bye.
See you there. Bye.
This is about to be a rough conversation. I don't even know what Flop would wear to this conversation. Probably just nothing good. Yeah. I gotta get Ziggy to go check to see if we killed somebody. No, we're not doing the new fit for this. This is gonna be a rough conversation. fuck. Gotta buy more repair kits already. What's up?
Where y'all at?
I just changed. I'm down at the fire station. I'm gonna be meeting with Ziggy and being off radio for a few. Hey, what's up, Sai?
Yo, two things. One, fucking good shit.
Thank you.
Yeah, nah, like, that was fucking great fucking shit. I didn't even see you at the end. You were so fucking far ahead of me.
Yeah, I had to shoot back down to the city. I had something come up.
Nah, you're good, you're good. Also, just as a warning, because I'm trying to warn people of this, and, like, I ain't speaking ill of the guy, because, like, I've literally never spoken to him, but I've been stuck behind him on 3 tracks now. Unlucky, don't know break points at all. It is just full gas, accelerate round everything, and he just veers all over the fucking road.
Who is it?
Red car, front left of the line. Last race. He's always a red car. His name's Unlucky. Or his racing alias is Unlucky.
Interesting. Okay.
And he just... no brakes, all acceleration, wild fucking swerving. More important for me, but, like, I have definitely looked at him and been like, there's no way I can pass, because he's just gonna fucking veer all over the road into me. And then, like, he'll crash out and I'll pass him. Like, it's not too much of a concern, but, like, I'm trying to let people know that, like, I like, so that they don't get fucked by it in a race at some point.
Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. Ziggy, could you go to Milton's real quick?
Yep. I will...
Awesome.
No worries. I will catch you later.
Thank you, Sai. Appreciate you. Take care.
No worries. Later.
Bye-bye. Someone just dropped off a bunch of mats for Milton's. I have some food.
What legend? Okay, you need
Here.
to pick it up.
Yeah, I'm here. Will the glove box hold you over for now? Most of my food, but
that's fine.
all good.
Yeah, we'll go back and get some here, but did you like you need to get the mats right now? Yeah.
So they left them outside. I just don't want someone stealing them. Drop some spare parts, spare mats at Milton's for y'all. They aren't doing too great quality wise, so it's all a gift. Throw them behind the big rubber container. The big rubber container. Sorry.
It's fine.
How you doing?
We're just waking up.
Yeah. Big rubber container? Oh, probably this. Maybe. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Damn. Okay, it's not like tons, but it'll get us at least one across.
Mm.
Did you ever pay Terry yesterday, by the way?
Yeah, I paid him this morning.
Okay. And a penny, apparently. Let me go put these away. Motherfucker.
Night race.
I'd rather talk, be honest. I'd rather just get this out of the way.
Okay. All right.
If you don't mind. All right. We can go wherever. I don't care. Oh, that's James. Yo, yo.
Hello.
I just texted
Hello.
you that we just, someone dropped off some mats for us, said it was a gift. They're going
Gotcha.
bad. I haven't made anything yet. I gotta go talk to Ziggy real quick, but, I
Yeah,
will swing back
it's the
over.
same track, so it's a shit show.
Oh, fuck that. I'm not doing the same track. I'm good. They keep doing this back-to-back same track thing, and I hate it. Damn app.
I'm okay with practicing, but
I mean, if you want to go to the race, we can go to the race and talk later.
we can talk now.
I'm not trying to guilt trip. I'm just. I wish you knew what today's been. It's not good.
Okay. Fuck.
I had to talk Tally down a few times today. She's been DNFing in races, and she broke down because she's been trying to win a race to try and keep her mind off Jesse, and she's frustrated. Talked her down. I don't know. I don't know how much the club's said to you. I don't even know how much I should say. So if anyone says anything, you don't know anything.
Of course.
I told Rue that, or I guess Rue told me that, you know, I might give you my journal because next week's gonna be really bad. And she referred to it as sort of sanguine-styled. Yeah. And I spoke to Shang because I was contemplating doing something stupid. And I said, so what you're saying is a calm before the storm. He goes, yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Okay.
I suspect you'll be in it too. But I have some strong feelings about family stuff, and I have some strong feelings about what I'm expecting things to go down. I don't think I had a realization that bothered me, but is true. I don't think Maple gives a shit about this family.
What do you think that?
Because ever since I left, he has yet to call me. Every time something was up with Etta, something was going on, he always let me know, kept me up to date, kept me informed. And it's to the point now where he doesn't talk to me anymore unless he needs a repair. Which has kind of been a little bit of a weight on my shoulders because I'm realizing more. And I told Rue that Richard told everyone, or started telling people in the family that I was just a criminal because I told him I was going to go street racing. So if there's anything I know that at the minimum, Maple would have had communication with Richard at the minimum, because I know Etta spoke with him, and I don't know if Maple was there, but I'd imagine that was expressed because when I spoke with Etta, she said that, you know, oh, did you really tell Dad that you're a criminal? And I was like, no, I really didn't. And I've been dreading trying to have the understanding with everything. I pulled up next to the hospital today. I had Cap in the car, and Tally was getting medical at the hospital, and Maple was there. And
Oh, sorry.
you're good. He kind of walked away from me and spoke with Etta on the side, and I yelled, "Hi, Etta," and got no response. So I yelled it again just to see, and she was like, "Oh, hey, hi." And then they walked inside. And if what I suspect starting next week is as bad as it's being made out to be, Maple, Matt, and or Richard are going to be in the crossfire. And as soon as ADMC is labeled on it. It's gonna be bad. Now, I don't want to ruin the surprise because I know Rue wanted to tell you, but please act surprised. I texted you to call me. I have began moving. I moved all my stuff out of the house. I don't know if I can look them in the face right now, knowing what's coming. Rue managed to get Shang's apartment on the block, and she's given me keys, and I believe she's, I think, given you keys. Or giving you access on the panel. I have almost exclusively moved out with the intent of staying either down by the block or at the apartment for probably a little bit. You have a SIM card in there. You have 2 books in the upper cupboard. Rue is distancing herself from the house. I moved all my cars. I contemplated drinking today. Because I know next week's gonna suck. But I'm not gonna lie to you about that. I'm holding off.
Hey, Kelly. Is everything all right? Good. Just waking up, catching up with Flop about shit.
It's not even advertising. It's not
yeah, fuck. Sorry. I'm in the first hour of being awake.
not even advertising, Kelly. Fuck off.
What are they throwing away there?
God damn it, Kelly.
Oh, I made it. That was my business service. Listen. Sorry, Kelly. I don't know what to tell. Which one was it? Oh, wait. Oh, God. Wait. Which one was it? What do you mean? Oh, that's the worst one. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no.
Kelly, if you don't hang up the fucking phone right now.
Yeah. They used to pay me. This was early on. I don't know why that is still floating around, but it was like 1,000, 2,000, something like that. I don't remember. Yeah.
I'm gonna start calling Kelly Cuck.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Kelly, I'm gonna keep catching up with Flop. I'll catch you later. Bye. You learned about Zmail. Sorry about that.
Zmail?
Zmail? You knew about Zmail.
Yes.
My video delivery service.
Yeah, you literally have a full page in one of your books in the house.
Yeah.
Just labeled extra notes, and I didn't know whose book it was, and I opened it, I'm like, oh, this fucking guy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. I'll be honest. I don't really want to fucking move.
I don't either. You're not moving. I'm distancing myself from the house for now. The reality is that as time goes on, I'm going to make this clear. And I know this is going to sound stubborn and selfish. The house is in my name. And yes, everyone chipped in. And I know that house has more sentimental value to you than it does to anyone else. We're not getting rid of the house. I'd rather pay their portions off if it means that we stay in that house. That's if they even want us to pay the portions, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to move either. You know when shit pops off, Maple's gonna be fucking scorched earth. And he'll fucking tell people to just come moseying on in. Because he knows that everyone's staying there. Just be careful. This is the end of the race that's going through right now.
Oh, that's right. It did just start now, didn't
Yeah,
it?
you're good. You're fine. You got plenty of time. Started a minute ago.
No.
We're not losing the house. That's a promise. I don't think I can go home personally and look anyone in the face right now.
Right.
Rue's already moved her stuff out. I told her, I said this is temporary, but because I didn't want her to think that it was a permanent move. I said the house is still gonna be with us. It's just with everything going on, it's a lot to bear.
Did any of them tell you the reason why this is happening? I mean, I'm sure you understand.
Rain
like,
doesn't
you
have
know,
a
obviously,
backbone, and from what Shang said, just because everyone else is in the PD as well, it means that they're supporting Rain, which I stand very tall to tell you that after being through many of what I'm gonna just call it for what it is, hell weeks, 99% of the time, 2 officers, 3 officers are involved in something that happens. None of them have the context or were there on scene that are able to legally or in good faith describe the scene to somebody. So now everyone needs to catch a fucking bullet for it. It was to the point I called Sonya earlier to try and give her information about Rain to hopefully put a fucking end to this before it starts, but it sounds like it's gonna happen no matter what.
Well,
So yeah.
if I can help it, I'm not gonna be there, but I don't know how much that's gonna mean in terms of point of view for Maple or Rhodes, Loretta or Dark.
I won't care. They're gonna generalize it, just like how I've been generalized as a criminal. I'm a street racer, at best. Granted, I didn't kill somebody on a bike today, and I think I killed somebody on a BMX in the last race where I got first, but you know, it's just that's the point. Like, I'm talking head on, they flipped me, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck them, they were on my side of the road. Just as the point. Rest in peace. Hopefully there's a gauntlet grill stamped in their chest. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna be okay come next week. And that's not me trying to warn anybody, that's just me being honest. I'm having a hard time moving past that. I understand retaliation against cops. Trust me, I do. Without a doubt, I could almost promise you, at best 4 or 5 people probably were there, if anything. When we were at the hospital, I was outside, and I took a photo, actually, of all the police cars. Let me pull up the photo. There were 4 cop cars outside. Chat, for your meta reference, Flop took a photo. But because they work with Rain, everybody needs to go down. And you know what? I'm not gonna say I'm happy about it, because I'm not, but there's nothing I can say or do to change this outcome. And I say this to you in confidence because I don't want this to go around to people. I don't want people to get a bad name about me or think that I'm gonna like do something stupid with this. I'm not. You know I'm not. You know I'm to myself with this shit. I just don't talk to people because I don't know. I told Rue already because I know Rue is absolutely going to be there by everyone's side. She's commands or whatever, so she's going to be there. And I told her to prepare to say goodbye because it's probably going to be everybody. I don't expect Etta to support me or any of us after the start of next week. So. I hate to say it, the what ifs are becoming a more very stark reality. So I know there's a part of me that shouldn't stress over something that hasn't happened yet, but Club's waiting for a reason, and I'd imagine they're waiting to, as Shang put it, there's a time. I said a calm before the storm. He goes, yeah, you can say it like that. That's a good way to put it. So obviously they're going to go together. Which is fine. I'm not, I'm not against the club doing what they want. I know what I signed up for, but.
So.
Oh, also, on a later topic, Faye contacted me today. Long story, but, Anyway.
That's not exactly a fucking side note.
Yeah, well, according to Pixie, it might have been. She called me about a repair. She didn't know it was me. I told Pixie, I said, I am not looking to incorporate her in any of our lives, but I will treat her as any other customer.
Okay.
So. That's a whole other stress that I'm dealing with, but pile on top, why don't we?
Well, here's how I see all of this. I don't subscribe to, one or two people did something stupid, so we should punish the lot. I never have. I never will. Will I be there to, support the club if I'm there? Sure, but, maybe they need a getaway or something, but, if I can help it, my gun will stay holstered.
I think that's my problem, though. You don't even need a gun. Rue doesn't need a gun. I don't need a gun. We could all be completely unarmed, sitting on a beach, and you know what the answer to that's going to be with the family anyway. Regardless.
Well,
in a weird way, they're going to treat you the same way that I think everyone's treating this situation. Oh, but you're ADMC. You're guilty by association.
I think you're probably right, but just like you were in the police department, and just like I am now, I'm not going to guilt someone for the actions of the people who may be around them. There are people who have done and continue to do heinous shit in the club. There are people who have done and continue to do heinous shit in the police department. Honestly, from my understanding, this is all spurring from well, I could be wrong. I don't have the full story, but this is all spurring from Jesse getting angry and drawing first.
Is that what happened?
I don't know. I don't know exactly. This is what I heard, but I don't think anybody really knows the full story. Unfortunately, we just have Rain's retelling.
What did Rain say, if you don't mind me asking?
Um,
I've already seen the autopsy.
I mean, it was essentially, you know, they had a conversation. It went south. Jesse drew, he drew, and they shot at each other. I don't know the details. That is still something that I need to talk with people about. But, what I'm saying is, there's, you know, going to be people who weren't involved on each side. And there's going to be people who were involved and are kind of shit about it on each side. And if, and I know, you know, I'm sort of guilty of it in my past, but if whoever decides to generalize that because they want to prioritize either, you know, their safety or moral high point that they'd like to stand from, then there's nothing we can do about it, and it's just gonna fucking hurt. This is,
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same story on both ends.
It is. It absolutely is. I don't foresee there being any way for this to change. And I think that's what's got me. I guess. Knowing I can't change this course is a reality, but I guess saying it out loud, I couldn't change the course even when I was in the PD. So what difference does it make? I mean, I hate to say it, but maybe I'm a hypocrite for this. I think the reason I see it more negatively right now is because the sole reason that a lot of people are going to get hurt is for something that they were unaware of, something that they didn't know. They're just guilty by association for being a cop. And would you happen to know that is the sole reason I left the PD? I was the example that people are about to be made out to be.
Right.
But hey, I chose this, and in a fucked up way, I wouldn't change a thing about where I'm at in life right now. But I just know what's gonna happen starting next week, and I know exactly how this is gonna result at the house. If you don't want to go anywhere, I don't blame you. Honestly, if you don't, I'll probably support you and move my stuff back in. But I personally don't think I want to entertain that conversation. Because I'll tell you exactly what it's going to be. It's going to be 3 questions. Actually, it's going to be 2 questions with 1 response. What's going on with ADMC and why are they doing this? And I'm going to say, I'm not in any ADMC. You know that. Why are you asking me? And the immediate response is going to be, why are you hanging out with them knowing what's going on? And immediately it's going to be a guilt trip for trying to make friends and do my thing. And then they're going to turn at you and they're going to say, how could you be in ADMC knowing how this affects the family? Then they're going to, for the first time ever, have a proper fucking communication with Rue. Bless her. But my God, if anyone actually opened their fucking mouth and decided to try and have a conversation with their daughter. And they're going to guilt trip her. They won't talk to her, but they'll spend all day guilt tripping her.
Hmm.
So I think this is a first go around of something that is just it's taken a very heightened turn.
Hmm.
Oh, also, did you know that Etta and Maple are advertising that they're getting married?
Hmm.
She's not advertising right now, but Etta had a lemon list out that apparently she was getting married. I was not informed of if there was an official time. Did you know about this?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't like that. Rue literally had to call.
Hmm. Well, I said it before and I'll say it again. Ball's in their court. They're still my family. If they decide that that isn't the case for them anymore, then so be it. I'll still see them as that.
I feel like I've been saying that for a long time, but
Hmm. I understand if you don't feel the same.
I've been saying it forever. I don't judge anyone, Ziggy. I don't want to judge anyone. I don't ever want to see Richard in the Marshalls. But if it's what makes him happy, he assumes the risk. And the reason I haven't judged anybody for their feelings is because all I want in return is for me to do my thing, my life, and not have anyone judge me for doing the things in my life.
Hmm.
And I'd be a hypocrite to judge anyone for doing what they're doing. So all is really in their fucking court. I just don't know if they're not going to realize how fucking quick it's going to come. So
Hmm.
I don't know. Be prepared for some hard conversations next week. Outside of that, I received a call today from somebody with a pitched voice that sounded very familiar to the radio the day that we were over by Maze Bank, by the
Hmm.
south side. I got off the phone. I texted Pixie. I said, call me. I said, what's the last four of her number? Because I forgot what it was when you told it to me. Read at the text. Never really asked for the number. She said it's 8593. I said, yep, that would be the one. She called for a repair. She said she was trying to figure out how to drive a manual. And yeah, we didn't have parts, but I didn't fix her car, but Pixie said that she's trying to reincorporate herself into life and that, you know, we probably shouldn't be so weary as we are. And I said, I understand that. I said, but Pixie, you have to understand that I don't know how it's affecting my husband. I said, I am going to make a judgment call if in the moment. I said, I will treat her as normal and as such, but I will not be putting my guard down. And if she does anything at any point that even fucking startles me, I'm going to let you know flat out, I'm going to put a bullet in her fucking head. I want her to live her life and I want her to be happy. You cannot ever trust somebody who goes from a life she did to a sense of normalcy. And I don't want her to affect you any more than she already does.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about Faye?
I don't think my feelings have really changed towards her in just about a decade now.
What are your like straight up feelings though?
There's a part of me that feels for her, that understands why everything happened the way that it did. But there is another part of me that is worried. Not just for her, but the people around me. I'm hesitant. I was hesitant to even tell anybody about it, but I'll be damned. I'm not very good at keeping my worries to myself.
Well,
So everybody can clock onto it.
you shouldn't. You should, at the minimum, at least bring it up with me, so at least I'm aware. I mean, I said it before, because I know that you have a 50-50 about how to feel. And I told Pixie, I said, I will not have my guard down. I said, I will treat her as any other customer. Because I want her to, I do want her to reincorporate in life. 100%. Given fact, I would love to see her reincorporate into life. There's a reason I left her food. I do care. But I told Pixie, I said, she is not going to be a part of our life any more than she is. And if she ever tries anything, I will not hesitate.
Yeah.
I will claim self-defense.
Yeah.
I'll help her know what normalcy is, what day to day is. I mean, granted, it's a horrible city for normalcy and day to day, but as far as I'm going with it.
Okay.
Nothing has come of it. She doesn't know who I am. I'm just a mechanic that works down at the shop.
Yeah.
And if I ever get the call, I will have a mask on.
Hmm.
Put on a welding hat or something. So, yeah, I don't know. Outside of that, things are just things right now, Ziggy. I'm dreading next week. Everything with Jesse's been a lot. I'm trying to be there for everyone as I can. I've had to talk a few people off ledges, just in general, whether it be drugs or emotional distraught. I'm trying to be there for everyone because those people, the ADMC, respectfully, have sort of, lack of a better term, taken me in when I
Hmm.
left. No one else has done that. And two, I know that you're also going through a tough time too. And for the respect of your position, you are not in a great spot yourself with everything going on. And I know that. And I think it's unfair for you to be taking a few days to yourself to come back trying to push Dread off. To be stacked with everyone else's shit. I didn't want that for you. So I've been trying to at least baseline it so you knew what you were walking into. But you're going to be less of a load coming from me and compared to talking to 17 people individually.
It's fine. I know, I know, I mean, I'm there. I'm ready for it. Just having that little bit of time off, you know. It's gonna suck. But you know, that's just how it is sometimes, and that's okay.
What are you doing? I'm sorry.
Just, you know, tackling all of this. It's gonna suck for a while. It's gonna suck for the family. It's gonna suck for the club in a lot of ways. You know, everybody's got their own shit. But you know, with a little bit of time and hopefully some healthy ways of healing, I can only hope that, you know, most everybody makes it out on the other side.
I hope so too. I know this is it sounds like a joke when I say this. Considering the I guess ha-has around my involvement with everybody recently, but if you would like me to talk to anybody, just about everyone has been open to just wanting to sit and have a conversation with me. I'd rather take that burden off your shoulders if it helps you, even if it's not an official thing. I don't want it to become overwhelming for you.
No, I mean, I appreciate it. Honestly, any help I can get, I'll take. Just, I know that this is also stressing you out, so don't overexert yourself, all right? And shit, this is gonna tie in with our family, so.
I mean, like you said, balls in their court, right?
Right.
If they can't see the good in something I'm doing, then they don't see good in me at all. And that's up to them. The only thing I wish I could change out of anything, Ziggy, is that I wish my family had a little bit more trust in me than to generalize me as a fucking criminal.
Yeah.
So. Is there anything else I'm missing that I need to tell you? I don't even know. I need to keep a fucking list of shit.
It has been piling on recently.
Yeah. Something about D needs to go up my ass to check for a set of keys. That happened. Apparently Finn wants Dean to, like, I don't know. Anyway. Daft's in the ICU.
Cap?
Daft.
Oh, Daft. Fuck happened to Daft?
Apparently he was stabbed.
Okay.
He's gonna be in the ICU for a few days, so. I'm just going down my text, seeing what else I have. I think that's about it right now. Do you have any questions for me about anything? Anything I can help clarify?
No, Flo.
I'm a fucking burden of a husband. I'm sorry. So much shit going on.
No, you're not. Don't say that. I don't think I'd be able to handle all this shit without you, so.
Well, if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know. I did do something today on a more positive side. I got one of them little membership cards down at the paywall.
Oh, yeah?
Pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. The world's going to shit, but cool clothes. Everyone's about to die in a week, but oh my god, I got a vest now.
You still look like a cop.
Well, sorry, I just talked about contemplating drinking moonshine, and I didn't think wearing a fucking suit would have been a good start for that conversation.
Okay.
I would have looked like a sad fucking wedding I went to. Jesus. We can go down and see it if you want. We can stop at a clothing store.
Sure, yeah.
I haven't had a word from Snow, by the way.
All right. Pixie texted me a little bit ago.
Yeah, Hazel reached out, and I kind of gave him a little bit of I gave him a taste. He's like, I know you said a couple.
For a sec.
Yeah, all good. Hazel Havgreaves was saying, you know, he's like, oh, you wanted me to talk to you a couple weeks later about the racing scene. I said, yeah. I said, as early as today, there might be stuff happening. He's like, oh, what do you know? And I didn't say anything. I just pretty much told him that I got tipped off about something and to keep an eye out. So.
Okay.
Trying to hopefully get word around to keep people excited about something.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm keen to start that up as well. fuck. Okay, I'm gonna daydream a second.
Get your coffee.
Oh. Please, I just paid 5K for this fucking thing.
Yeah, you owe me 4 for the fucking taxes, by the way.
Fucking damn it. I don't have any money.
You have 4 grand with you right now? You're fucking
I
free.
got 4 grand in my bank account, and then after that I'll have 6 grand maybe.
I'll help you rack up some money, don't worry. I just need to help cover taxes. Go do your thing. Just sit in the fucking passenger seat. Shut up. Oh, God. Poor Flop, man. So I know Flop hasn't mentioned it, but does anybody have any questions as to why Flop punched the glass? Is it making sense yet? I'll say this much: he wasn't intoxicated, but it did start with the idea of being mad. Okay, I'm gonna explain it at this point. The idea of Flop looking himself in the face right now, knowing where things could go, and knowing that people are not going to see Flop the same way, he has a hard time looking himself in the mirror right now. And he knows that, how do I say this? He can't face himself. Actually, this isn't a paywall. This isn't a fucking paywall. Yeah, he has a hard time facing himself because he knows that the image of himself is going to be portrayed differently to others, to the people that he thought he loved. Oh, fucking Sage Carter. We're gonna. Where's the other paywall? Flop would not want to talk to Sage right now. Paywall. Fuck, we'll go to this one. Yeah. You have to see it from a character perspective. Is Flop hinting to be ADMC official hangaround or no? Because at times it does feel like there's a little hints. If Flop sees a future in the ADMC, but he would never openly admit that to anybody because truthfully, he doesn't need to admit that to anyone. He just needs to know for himself that the day will come.
Fuck my car up.
I haven't hit anything since you fucking... Jesus Christ. All right, I'm gonna need your honest opinion. We're not about to have a whole changing session, but hold on.